service members, veterans, and debt collectors. Hi, this is Consumer Protection Attorney Bill Clanton, and I've helped hundreds of consumers, regular folks like me and you, deal with debt collection harassment, inaccurate credit reporting, and other consumer-related matters. In this video, I'm talking about service members, veterans, and debt collection. One of the most common complaints from service members is about debt collectors. Debt collectors often engage in abusive debt collection practices, and the CFPB did a report about this. They found that creditors, when they deal with service members, will often put language in their contract saying they are allowed to contact the chain of command to coerce payment out of debt. These creditors and the debt collectors know that they can coerce service members by threatening to have their rank reduced or threatening to contact their chain of command to coerce payment out of them. This makes service members look bad and terrifies them. So they really can't do this. A debt collector cannot contact anybody else but you and tell them about the debt. They can only get location information. So they'll put a clause in their contract granting the debt collector the right to contact the chain of command. Again, same thing. They can't do that. And it's just to terrify the service member. They will threaten punishment under the UCMJ, threatening to reduce rank or have security clearance revoked. They can't do that either. Now, the UCMJ does have a provision for service members who willfully and wantonly, intentionally, and with malice don't pay their debts. They take out a debt without intending to pay it. But falling behind on a debt is not a violation of the UCMJ. And a debt collector threatening that you violated the UCMJ is a violation of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. So if you have a debt collector harassing you, threatening to report you for violating the UCMJ, absolutely false and completely actionable on your behalf against the debt collector. Another thing they do is contacting the spouse. You're deployed. They contact your spouse. You're not together. They put pressure on your spouse separately to pay the debt before they contact you. Contacting the spouse for pressure for repayment without contacting the service member who is deployed or on restricted status of station. So they know that you are separate from your spouse and they try to put pressure on you to pay now. They can't do it. Or they put pressure on your spouse to pay now. Again, that's not allowed. 2 in 5 complaints by service members, that's 4 in 10 or 40% of complaints to the CFPB by service members are about debt collectors and debt collection harassment. It's a big problem. Now, a debt collector cannot have an impact on your security clearance. They cannot have it revoked. But what a debt collector can do, and what I've seen them do in the past, is put negative items on your credit report. They'll report that you owe a debt. And this can affect your ability to get a security clearance or to requalify for security clearance. If you're up for a promotion and you're going to get an increased security clearance, that cannot be on there. And that's a tool that they will use. Now, they can't directly impact the security clearance, but they can indirectly impact it by their negative credit reporting. If you're a service member and you're dealing with debt collection harassment, whether it's debt collectors contacting your chain of command, harassing your spouse, or reporting falsely information on your credit report, I want to help you out. Give us a call today and we'll turn the tables on these debt collectors. Thank you for watching this video.